Ever felt trapped in a job that doesn't ignite your passion, yet the thought of leaving is paralyzed by fear of the unknown? You're not alone. Many dream of walking away from the steady paycheck, but few actually do it. Here's how I transitioned from over a decade in corporate life to full-time entrepreneurship, even while managing the doubts and risks along the way. This article isn't just another quit your job and start a business story. It's about practical, actionable steps for anyone who wants to make a meaningful shift but needs a clear path forward. After over 10 years in a corporate role, I made the leap to pursue my own entrepreneurial goals. It wasn't an easy decision, and it came with its fair share of doubts. Here, I'll share the 5 key strategies I used to not only ease the decision, but to set myself up for success. By the end, you'll see how preparation, both financial and mental, can make the shift less daunting and ultimately more rewarding. When transitioning from a stable income to an entrepreneurial one, financial stability is everything. I knew that without a safety net, the stress of unpredictable income could cloud my focus and decision-making. I set aside 9 months of living expenses, which gave me a buffer to get my business up and running without scrambling to pay the bills. This cushion allowed me to make smarter choices and avoid desperation-driven decisions. Imagine going through the first few months of your new venture testing and learning without the constant worry of will I make enough this month? This financial peace of mind gave me the freedom to invest in areas that mattered for long-term growth. Quitting cold turkey may sound tempting, but a gradual transition can smooth out the bumps. I continued my corporate job while working on my business on evenings and weekends. This allowed me to validate my idea without risking my primary income. Weekends and after-work hours became my entrepreneurial playground. I learned the ropes, honed my skills, and grew my confidence. This phase showed me I was willing to put in the work and sacrifice to make my dream a reality. Picture your side hustle like a dress rehearsal. You're experimenting, learning, and adjusting, all while still in the safety net of a regular income. This experience validated my commitment and kept my journey moving forward without overwhelming financial pressure. Shifting from a regular paycheck to an uncertain income was intimidating. But by viewing the pay cut as an investment in my future, I gained a new perspective. I stopped looking at my earnings in terms of the paycheck-to-paycheck mindset. Instead, I saw every dollar I earned or reinvested as building equity in something I owned. The long-term vision of creating something of my own allowed me to stomach the short-term sacrifices. Think of this transition like planting a tree. In the early stages, it doesn't bear fruit, and it takes effort to nurture it. But as it grows, it becomes a long-term source of stability, one that you entirely own. That's the equity I was building in my own venture. Before committing fully, I needed to make sure I was genuinely passionate, not just infatuated with the idea of entrepreneurship. So I tested my dedication through rigorous side work. Every week, I treated my side business as seriously as my day job, setting specific goals and tracking progress. By proving to myself that I could stay disciplined, I built trust in my ability to handle the challenges of full-time entrepreneurship. Many people are excited about the concept of entrepreneurship, but reality sets in when hard work and consistency are needed. If you're willing to put in the work on the side, after hours, it's a strong indicator that you're ready for the bigger leap. Fear of failure is one of the biggest barriers to making a major life change. I had to shift my mindset to focus more on pursuing what I loved than on fearing what could go wrong. Instead of letting doubt control my choices, I actively focused on the fulfillment and sense of purpose my new path offered. This wasn't just about financial independence. It was about living a life aligned with my passions. Imagine you're standing at a crossroads. One path represents comfort and familiarity, while the other symbolizes passion and purpose. If you choose passion, you're embracing the potential for growth, even if it means a little risk along the way. In conclusion, the journey from a corporate career to full-time entrepreneurship was daunting, but by preparing financially, testing my commitment, and shifting my mindset, I found a path forward. It wasn't just about leaving a job, it was about pursuing a life where I could prioritize fulfillment over regret. If you're considering a similar leap, remember, preparation is your best tool, and a mindset shift is your strongest asset.